Supreme Court today made stern observations while hearing the Aam Aadmi Party government's plea challenging LG's power to nominate members, also known as the Aldermen. In the MCD House, the bench headed by Chief Justice of India remarked giving the LG powers to nominate the Aldermen in the MCD would mean that he could destabilize an elected civic body. The Supreme Court had also questioned the source of the power of the LG to nominate 10 aldermen to the MCD without the aid and advice of the elected government. After making these observations, the court reserved its order. Well, this is significant because the Aam Aadmi Party has often spoken about it, that they are awaiting justice as far as the appointment of the aldermen is concerned by the LG. They felt that there was an overreach by the LG, which the Aam Aadmi Party felt was acting at the behest of the central government. And now, of course, the court has come down and made certain observations where they have categorically mentioned that the Supreme Court has questioned the source of the power of the LG to nominate 10 aldermen without the aid and advice of the elected government. The bench headed by Chief Justice of India remarked giving the LG powers to nominate the aldermen which would mean that he could destabilize an elected civic body. The Supreme Court today made stern observations while hearing the Aam Aadmi Party government's plea challenging LG's powers to nominate members, also known as aldermen, in the MCD House. My colleague Harish is joining me on the phone line to get us more details. Harish, yet another strong observations being made by the Supreme Court, where they have categorically questioned the LG's power to nominate members, also known as aldermen, in the MCD House. They've also gone on to say that if the LG is granted this sort of power, then they can always pose a threat to destabilize the elected civic body.
Yes, in fact, Supreme Court has agreed with the Delhi government's argument that the 10 aldermen could not have been appointed in the MCD House by the governor without the aid and advice of the Chief Minister or the Cabinet of Ministers, that is the elected Delhi government, the principle which was laid down in the recent Supreme Court judgment. And once again, while reserving the judgment in the petition filed by Delhi government challenging appointment of 10 aldermen by LG in MCD House, Chief Justice Chandrachud remarked that is the nomination of people who have specialized knowledge in a local body such great concern to Union of India. By giving this power to LG, he can destabilize the democratically elected MCD. Remember, yesterday, Additional Solicitor General Sanjay Jain, who argued on behalf of the LG office, had defended powers to appoint aldermen in MCD House. He said that the power is given to the LG Center by the Delhi Municipal Corporation Act, and MCD is an institution of self-government. Administrator's role remained untouched. Original definition retained even after several amendments. The affidavit filed by the LG office had said, and I read, governance of municipalities is independent of regime of governance of the elected state governments. Notably, the DMC Act was further amended by Delhi Legislative Assembly for trifurcation of MCD, which received assent of the President. By this amendment also, term government was substituted in various provisions. This amendment act did not, also gave supremacy to the administrator, which is the governor in this case, and subsequent amendment had also upheld this argument. So, in a way, the LG tried to defend his appointment of 10 aldermen in the MCD House, but now judgment has been reserved in this matter, and very soon the Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud bench is expected to pronounce verdict in this matter. But very serious observations made once again by the Supreme Court, saying that prima facie we are of the view that the 10 aldermen could not have been appointed by the governor without aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Harish, for getting us all those details and breaking it down over here at Mirror Now for our viewers.